Let me tell you, for women who are considered leftover at an older age, the best you can hope for is to become a stepmother. Honestly, even becoming a stepmother is already a stroke of luck. Don't end up having to be a step-grandmother instead. The reality is, the most desirable men were already snatched up back in Collegito. You really think it's your turn now? As for society's elite, they have an even wider range of choices, from 18-year-old girls all the way up to 80-year-old ladies. Hey, so what about you? Are you younger than those 18-year-olds? Is your skin better, or do you dance better than those old ladies at the square? Does it really have to be that out of thousands of people, he only glanced at you once and instantly fell for you?
In my 3rd year as a matchmaker, I want to give all older single women a very important piece of advice. No matter how you go about it, whether you come to blind dates, use agencies like ours, or get introduced by relatives and friends when you meet a man who really matches your criteria for a partner and he's about your age or just a little older than you, when someone who fits your criteria...
Oh my god, wait, this is what they say across the strait, an ancient Chinese secret. It can completely change how you see life and your experiences. Imagine a sacred hand face. Numbered beads calm the inner storm. Black medicinal stones protect you from negative forces. And there's also a pendant, skillfully guiding your energy to perfect calm. In just 30 seconds, you can discover your hidden 5 elements energy. Join the free test now. Join the free trial now.
For a partner perfectly appears in front of you, you must be cautious. I'm not talking about romance scams. I've already discussed that topic many times. What I mean is that many older single women actually like to chat with me, and they encounter all kinds of odd men. You could say that in the matchmaking market, most older single women are normal, but most older single men are not. Of course, we're bound to meet a lot of people during matchmaking, right? But everyone needs to be aware of this. Most older single men have a lot of issues, whereas older single women often find it hard to accept men who are much older than themselves, right? They usually want to find someone around their own age, or at least not much older than themselves. They want someone with good qualities, good height, and someone who meets all their criteria for a partner in every aspect. When such a man appears, you need to pay attention to 2 things. First, his personality, and second, physiological issues. Recently, a lot of older single women have come to talk to me. They all encounter these 2 problems. When she shows me the man's profile, maybe this older single woman isn't using our matchmaking service, but another agency still likes to chat with me. Even when another agency recommends men who really meet her criteria, and from what I see, the match is very high, she still ends up being chosen by this older single woman. That's precisely why I consistently assert that these 2 significant issue physical and personality problems make up the overwhelming majority. So for older single women, it's not about drastically lowering your established standards or anything of that nature, but you really need to keep your eyes wide open. Don't always think that you're the exception. There really are no exceptions. There are very few older single women who are truly exceptions, who can find someone they really like, someone who meets all their high standards. It just doesn't happen. So break out of that dream. Recognize your reality as soon as possible, and you might actually find a down-to-earth man to spend your life with. But if you keep holding on to that fantasy, if you keep thinking you're the exception, that you deserve to find the kind of man you've imagined.
Oh my god, wait, this is what they say across the strait, an ancient Chinese secret. It can completely change how you see life and your experiences. Imagine a sacred hand face. Numbered beads calm the inner storm. Black medicinal stones protect you from negative forces. And there's also a pendant, skillfully guiding your energy to perfect calm. In just 30 seconds, you can discover your hidden 5 elements energy. Join the free test now. Join the free trial now.
It's impossible. That kind of man is practically extinct, extremely rare. Why would such a great man choose an older single woman? He absolutely wouldn't. Unless you have some innate advantages, like you're very beautiful, have an amazing figure, and are also quite capable at work, then maybe you're the exception. But for other older single women who don't fit this, that's not the case. It's very difficult. It's basically impossible. Oh, lately I've really come across some issues with older single men. Let me tell you, you can't spot any problems just by looking at their profiles. In fact, when I look at their profiles, I even think the match rate is extremely high. So why would they choose an older single woman? Only the personal experiences of older single women have told me when they interact with these men, there's this indescribable weirdness in their personalities. There can also be physiological issues. Think about it, really think about it. Don't dream keep your feet on the ground, match yourself with what you truly have to offer. It's fine to find a man with similar value or where you can exchange values. Don't fantasize that you're the exception. If you don't, you basically won't step on any landmines.
Some older single women in Shanghai have really gone crazy. A few days ago, a woman born in 1984 almost drove me mad. A young lady born in 1984 came to meet her the math. She's 40 now. She has a bachelor's degree, works at a public institution, and her looks are, well, passable. But the main thing is her requirements for a partner. It's like a fairy tale, because she's in the public sector. And her parents are too, so in her eyes, her conditions are very good. And honestly, that job is pretty decent from an ordinary person's perspective, right? It's stable. So she wants to find someone of equal status. Then I asked her about her requirements, right? That's normal. Okay, first, he has to be a local Shanghainese. Second, the living space can't be less than 160 square meters, and ideally, it should be a standalone villa. Third, the carrot leased a BMW or Mercedes, nothing less. Fourth, the annual salary can't be less than 800,000 yuan. And then I muttered to myself, this isn't about being well matched at all. Where's the match? If you want to find a guy like that, there are tons of girls fighting over him in the marriage market. Everyone wants that. He would have been snatched up long ago. She replied, I'm not asking for anything else. I just hope the guy is a bit more
Oh my god, wait. This is what they say across the strait, an ancient Chinese secret. It can completely change how you see life and your experiences. Imagine a sacred hand face. Numbered beads calm the inner storm. Black medicinal stones protect you from negative forces. And there's also a pendant, skillfully guiding your energy to perfect calm. In just 30 seconds, you can discover your hidden 5 elements energy. Join the free test now. Join the free trial now.
capable and earns a higher income. I tried showing her a few candidates who had come in. I showed her some who met her criteria. One of them was divorced with a child, and she said she was never married, so why should she look for someone who's divorced with a child? Then I introduced her to someone born in 1976, and she said he was too old. Then I showed her someone whose height was a bit shorter, about 1.65 meters, and she felt there was no chemistry. Then she got really upset and asked, "Don't you have any higher quality men here?" She was angry, and I got a bit annoyed too. So I asked her, "Well, what do you think counts as high quality then?" An annual salary of over 800,000, owns a car and a house with no mortgage, preferably runs his own company, at least 1.75 meters tall, emotionally intelligent, sensible, and as for looks, well, just handsome, right? I'm not even asking for super handsome, oh my goodness. Please, just stop talking. With those standards, why would a man like that choose you? There are tons of 20-something girls chasing after guys like that. Of course they choose girls in their 20s. You really need to be aware of your own age. Muttering and grumbling, he left. You're grumbling, but I'm the one who's actually frustrated. I'm just a matchmaker here, not some fairy come down from heaven. Honestly, some people, let me tell you, just can't see themselves clearly. Seriously, what can I do?